Tire.com on Airport Road in Panama City. 850-769-7323. Hewitt Tire and Auto Center in hometown towing.
No one wants to deal with a plumbing, electrical, or HVAC emergency. It's even worse when you're not sure what it'll cost, when it'll get fixed, or if someone's just selling you something. When you call Hiller, you can trust our experts to actually solve your home's problems quickly. And with true transparency pricing, you know the price you're told is the price you'll actually pay. Book online now at happyhiller.com. Happy you'll be, or the service is free.
On the happy face truck today.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, powered by Panama City Toyota.
ESPN, Northwest Florida.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Do you know who I am?
Live and local inside the J. Michaels studio.
People know me.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
We're up in here. Hello? Anybody home?
Hey. Gonna make it wet. Say hot tub. Dub in hot tub. Dub with me. Chilling in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Really make me sweat.
Yeah.
Chilling in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Really make me wet.
Well, I couldn't understand it. It's not in Spanish, so I couldn't do it. So.
You didn't watch El Conejo, man? I watched Kid Rock. I
cannot confirm or deny that statement.
Did you watch it? I didn't watch it. I turned it.
No, I didn't watch it.
I turned it.
The only thing they said that was true about him, he is an American. He was born in Puerto Rico, so therefore he is a United States citizen.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, so.
I just thought the game was boring. I didn't think it was very good at all.
Oh, yeah.
There was a game last night?
Defensive coach.
I just didn't like it. I was like, I was putting into it. I don't know what it was. I was not excited about this Super Bowl.
Well, I got bombarded with glitz and glamour the 2 hours before. I mean, come on. I
didn't watch any of the pregame stuff. I did. I went and picked up some wings at that Cajun place, and it was about 30 minutes before, and somebody was singing. And that was about it. And I came home, watched it, and I kind of watched it and kind of enjoyed my grandson. That was about it.
I think the best national anthem was after the game. They had two players sing it, so it's great.
I'll tell you what, the best one I ever heard was Whitney Houston way back in the day, back in, 91, 90 or something.
I'll tell you a quick story if we get a coach in there. When we had the soccer regional one time, we had a CD disc and had about 4 different national anthems on it. But the first one was Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I told the guy up there, I said, now make sure you go to the second or the third. One's Whitney Houston, one is the Air Force Choir. I'm way down at the bottom of Tommy Albert Stadium talking to the Wakulla principal. All of a sudden, the national anthem, and before I could get up there, it was almost over. When I came, he said, you and I are probably the only two who knew who that guy was. So
I've heard that before. Yeah. He's pretty good.
He's pretty good, but it's not what you. There were a lot of parents turning around looking at the clubs.
I did see one commercial I liked. The Clydesdale and the bird, the eagle. That was pretty cool. Did you see it?
I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, that was good.
That was the only good one I saw the entire night. Because I really didn't pay much attention to it either.
Yeah, a lot of sponsors I didn't see that usually are on there.
Yeah, I guarantee you, the ones that paid all that money for the halftime and all those people turned away from it. Somebody said millions turned away from it. That wouldn't make you happy.
No, but there was a lot of things this morning. I heard that a lot of people are watching it on different segments. So it could the people, the population or listening audience could be skewed as far as whatever.
Yeah. How do you have the highest level of football and they can't score till the fourth quarter?
Well, it just shows you. What do you mean can't score? You didn't watch the guy kick a touchdown? What are you talking about?
Well, it was like 12-0 in the fourth quarter, and then they scored 30, 35 points.
Seattle's defensive line controlled that game. One of the ex-Bama boys played pretty good in that game.
No, the defensive backs played unbelievable.
I saw that one of the linemen get trucked by the defensive line. I mean, he just walked him right back to the quarterback quite a few times. So,
Well, then go ahead and start your local stuff. Wait and get. We're trying to get South Walton's baseball coach on the phone right now.
The boys basketball and the girls basketball tournament. The boys start on the February the 14th, which is Saturday, and the girls start on the 13th, which is Friday. That's all classifications. Everybody's played their district tournament, and they'll start seeding them, I guess, today or tomorrow as to who goes where and all that. But I do have some soccer things that were going on. As you know, Arnold lost for the first time in a long time in the Abyss 4-0 to Washington. So now on Thursday, 5A Washington will go to Gulf Breeze, which they already played in Washington, upset Gulf Breeze. So in the district tournament, and then Choctaw will be at Beachside. Now they had to go to Ponte Verde already, so now that's two big old long trips for them. So once again, FHSA, and then 4A Vanguard's at Fort Walton Beach. That's Thursday. And Bishop Kenny's at Wakulla, that's Thursday. And in 3A soccer, Catholics at North Bay Haven, that's going to be at the sports park out here, public sports park at 6 o'clock on Tuesday, that's tomorrow. And then 3A South Walton is at Santa Fe, that's tomorrow too also. And then 1A, this is because we're in Rocky Bayou's listening area. Rocky Bayou will host Redeemer Christ. And 2A and 1A is basically, I looked at all the brackets, they're private schools. And both mostly private schools. So, and then girls in 5A.
Does that surprise you?
No. And girls in 5A, Gulf Breeze goes to Ponte Verde. That's at 6 on Wednesday. And Childs is at Beachside. So, a lot of these schools have both teams in there. That's at 6 on Wednesday. And 4A, Wakulla's at Bishop Kenny. That's at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Vanguard's at Fort Walton Beach. That's at 7 o'clock. So that's also Wednesday. 3A, it will be South Walton at Bowles. That's today at 6 o'clock. And 3A girls, again, FSU schools at Pensacola Catholic today at 6. And 1A, Rocky Bayou is at St. John's Country Day at 6 o'clock today. All right, so that's about it, Coach, going on right now. And, we're right in the middle of a transition. The baseball season really starts tomorrow. Most teams play tomorrow, and on Wednesday I'll have some results on that. So get out there and enjoy this going on. And two little announcements. They're not really little, but Thursday night, it's the 12th. North Bay Haven, there'll be a dual match between Wakulla, We Will Hitchka. All them W's run together. So We Will Hitchka, and it will be North Bay Haven senior night. The boys for North Bay Haven are number 8 in the state. They have their state-ranked wrestlers on both teams coming in, and the D1 scholarships from North Bay Haven. It'll be Bear Siegel goes to Bloomsburg University. That's in the MAC. And then K.O. DeLoach, he'll go to Davidson. Those are the two Division I people in Northwest Florida that've gotten some D1 scholarships. So students, if you're dressed in black there, you'll be let in free. So that is Thursday night, senior night, Weewa versus North Bay Haven. Get out there and support your team. Be some great wrestling. A lot of women there, girls there that are state runner-ups, and also a lot of all-state contenders going on. And then on Saturday, 21st of February, Forest Park Methodist Church is putting on the golf tournament at Nature Walk. Registration 8:15 to 9 o'clock. Shotgun start at 9. Two-man teams, $59 a person. There's going to be no more than 40 teams listed, and also no more than bogey on your scorecard. So you can call the clubhouse at 265-2582 to register, or you can call Lee Anderson at 850-319-6773, and you can buy up to 2 mulligans at $5 a piece. So those are 2 sports announcements going on.
You can buy mulligans?
Yeah. Well, that's the biggest fundraiser. The biggest fundraiser is buying mulligans and selling whole signs.
How did your first? When is the first fishing tournament? Talk about that real quick. That's something different.
Well, Tristan's going to be fishing with the Mosley Bassmasters this next year over at Mosley, and a couple of schools around have started high school fishing teams. So he's going to get to go fish his first real all-day tournament coming Saturday up on Lake Seminole. It's just a small little club deal, but it's going to be exciting for him because he's never got to experience getting up and when they call your numbers and the boat race going out to wherever you're going to fish and having to be back at an exact time to see how everyone did and put your fish on a scale. You only get 5, but it'll be fun for him.
Sound like they should be playing that like on a weekday instead of the weekend.
Well, it is on a Saturday.
I know.
But yes, and some of the stuff like with the high school stuff, they'll have they go as far as Okeechobee here in the state. Go to St. John's Plaque up towards Bainbridge, Georgia, at Seminole.
Right.
So it's exciting.
All right, every Monday we're going to try to get South Walton baseball coach on at 7 and Arnold at 7:15. We're having problems with Nick right now. We'll try to get him in. If not, we'll try to get him maybe later one day this week or either next Monday. They did this from 2021 2025. They ranked all the schools that go into NFL. And you got the argument like Ohio State's wide receiver U, and then you got LSU people going like there's no way. So they came up with this formula that they picked the best schools. And running backs, they had 7 different universities that were up for the running back U as far as the NFL. Ohio State was 7th. You combined all the running backs since 2021, 2025 that play in the NFL. They had 7,465 yards rushing, which is outstanding, 64 touchdowns. 6 was Penn State. They had 8,789 yards, former Penn State running backs in the NFL. They totaled 53 touchdowns. Iowa State, I would have never guessed Iowa State in some of these teams. Iowa State, 7,691 yards, but they had 63 TVs. And they had a formula where the yards and combined with the touchdowns, and that's how they ranked them. I don't know how they did it, but that's how they did it. Wisconsin was number 4. They had 8,821 yards for their running backs, 77 touchdowns for former Wisconsin running backs in the NFL since 2021-2025. Here are your top 3 NFL running backs from colleges. Who is running back U? At number 3, Oklahoma, 9,476 yards and 80 touchdowns. Your top 2, Georgia. We had Georgia be up there somewhere.
They're also leading in the arrest season, too, aren't they?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they really won.
I got Coach Nick on the phone.
Oh, we'll come back to this. We will come back. Let's get Nick. Coach Nick, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Coach Hale, thanks for having me on. Hey, first show of the year.
Hey, I'm glad to have you, brother. We love you, man. Let's talk about it. Let's start off another baseball season. Let's give some love to the administrators. What's your support like there? They're pretty good to you?
Well, my wife's, cleaning up the house the day after the Super Bowl. We had a fun time last night, had some friends over and watched the game. So she might be coming in a little late. Don't tell anybody, but she's outstanding. We've got 3 kids. We've got my son Coleman's a senior. My daughter Kendall's a freshman, and Peasy's a 7th grader. And she balances all 3 of those kids out with me and runs a school with 1,200 kids. So she's a busy lady and outstanding support. Coach Phil Tiza, athletic director. We've got a couple great assistant principals, Scheuer and Mr. Bachnar there at South Walton. They're outstanding.
All right, talk about your coaching staff. Do you have any changes? Give everybody the names of your coaches.
He's been with me about 8 years. There's no secret to our success. We got outstanding assistant coaches. Coach Bobby Pierce has been out volunteering. He's former Troy coach, former Chipola coach. He's in the Alabama Coaches Hall of Fame. He's played at Alabama. He's outstanding. He's with us just about every day right now. He's loving to work with these hitters and helping our program. We're just so fortunate to have Coach Pierce. We've got assistant coach Michael Chambers. He's been with me for a long time, volunteering as well, and he helps me with the pitching calling. Brandon Emanuel played at Mosley. He's an outstanding pitching coach as well. He works with our pitchers in the bullpens. He played at Mosley and then went on and played football in college and baseball. Got drafted in the 2nd round. Those kids are so fortunate to have Manny down there every day. Coach Mike Perkins as well. He's from South Florida, but he's outstanding. Played in the Cardinals organization himself. Dusty Scheuer's assistant, also administrator on duty. Coach Dan Ballard, couldn't do it without Ballard. He's everybody knows Ballard. He's really a great connector. He's a great communicator. He's a recruiting coordinator as far as reaching out to colleges for these kids. Got a lot of connections with all the coaches around. And Coach Jeff McKenzie's 20-year military veteran. He brings a little discipline and hard nose to our program. So very fortunate to have all those men pouring into the boys.
Coach, talk about the players. Give us as many names as you can.
Okay. Well, starting tomorrow night, Denton Lord. Denton's 6'7", 220 pounds. Basketball up to 97. He's going to start against Gulf Breeze Tuesday night. We've got a move-in Parker Grancy, left-handed pitcher, outfielder, also a senior. He's athletic, runs like a deer, swing the bat very well. Thursday night, Coleman Borthwick is going to start against Gulf Breeze at home. We play Gulf Breeze twice this week. He's going to start. Coleman's 93 up to 96, 97 as well. He's a big physical dude. He pitched for Team USA this fall. Outstanding. We've got Jace Cunningham, another first big right-hander first baseman. He's got a power curveball. He'll be ready to go this week. Had another transfer come in, Griffin Lloyd from Kentucky. He came in, they have a beach house in South Walton and just decided to move on down for a few years. He's a Virginia commit. He's a Virginia commit, power sinker. He's 92, 93. So we got some good arms, got some good-looking players. Excited about tomorrow night.
Well, we're going to have to get you back on next Monday to talk more about this. But real quick, you've seen some great teams. You've produced great teams. You think this has the ability to be another great one for you?
Yeah, we shall see how good we can be defensively. I think we'll be really good offensively. We'll see. It could be our best offensive team. Time will tell. But I know our pitching staff is going to be strong and going at hitters and really physical on the mound. The big question is, can we make outs, make the routine plays, and get back in the dugout and manufacture some runs? If we can do that, we should be pretty good. We play a tough schedule. We play a bunch of nationally ranked teams, and we love to play the best that we can find. So we're excited about the season.
All right, buddy. Listen, we'll call you next Monday around 7:05 and
Coach,
have more time.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, Coach, I want to talk a little bit more. One more thing about your administration. So you got a boss at home and at school. Is that correct?
That's called double duty.
You got a good one. You
do. Absolutely.
All right, Nick. Talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, thank
y'all. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's talk about some of our great people, man. Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. Pat Purno, city commissioner over there, does an incredible job. They made a killing on Super Bowl Sunday like they do every single day. If you're over in that part of the world, make sure you get the Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. Wildcat, you're already over there. You maybe want to go see Russ and Amber, get some jewelry. What's coming up? What's the next?
The whole store is on sale at David Adamson Designer Jewelry, and I have my eye on, my birthday's on the next day after Valentine's Day. I have my eye on this beautiful watch. I never thought about it. You think about rings and bracelets and necklaces and things like that. Yeah. And Coach Glenn's belly button ring, but they have a beautiful selection of men and women's watches, but the men's watches are just incredible looking. They're one of a kind. And speaking of one of a kind, you can get one of a kind designer piece of jewelry made at David Adamson Designer Jewelry, 830 Highway 77 in Lynn Haven.
Patrick, real quick, tell me what you do and how you can help people out.
We treat the turf for bugs, insects, and fertilize, and we also do household and commercial pest control, keeping bugs out of the places or eliminating them, rodent control, and several other things with pest control. The easiest way to get in touch with us is look us up on Facebook at Turf Pro PC or call us on our local number at 850-890-5820.
We'll be right back. Hopefully we got Coach Jones, Arnold High School Baseball, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be right back.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Coach James Hale
The
Show.
SEC and Big Ten make so much more money than everybody else.
They do. It's unbelievable.
Over $1 billion. And I think the Big Ten was more. They hadn't came out with theirs yet. This just
I don't know. We're going to have a real big bake sale. Okay. We need $437 million. Can you help us out? Buy a cookie?
Weekday mornings 7 to 9. ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Monday. For this afternoon and evening, sunshine and slight fog and a high of 65 with a gentle breeze coming out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Tonight, slight fog with lows around 56. Tomorrow, a mixture of slight fog and some sun and a temperature near 68. Moving into Wednesday, about the same with a high of 69 and slightly foggy. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Good luck surviving the offseason, football fans.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Football's over, it's like a part of me just died inside. 200 days till football's back, but tonight I won't just cry, cause I've got a ways to play. And that's the place with Hard Rock Bet, I will survive.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
So you've heard the saying that if you love your job, you'll never have to work? Well, it's true.
I've worked for Brock Lawn and Pest Control for many years. The commitment to the needs of customers
and their commitment to each employee makes Brock a company I'm very proud to be a part of.
Brock's core values are also mine. Give people more than they expect and always honor your promises.
This isn't a job, it's a service to help people live a healthier lifestyle.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control. Our family protecting your family.
If your neighbor, employer, or grandmother were traumatized by comments made on the Coach James Hale Show.
One thing, people aren't saying a whole lot about, and I'll probably get in trouble,
but just wanted to take this moment to say, get bent. We're live from the J. Michael Studio, ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. What a beautiful day here in Paradise. It's going to be close to 70. Next 2 or 3 days, really good weather. Then, of course, we'll have some rain, storms come through. What a day. Baseball, high school baseball starts out this week, and we got two legends around here. South Walton, Monday, 7 o'clock, and 7:15. Coach Jones, what he's done at Arnold High School has never been done before. Let's bring him on right now. Coach Jones, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
We are doing good. First day, first time talking to you. Let's give some love to the administration. Talk about the great support you get over there, and then tell us about your coaching staff.
Sure. Well, Britt Smith retired at Christmas, and so we have a new principal, but we have had great administration since I've been here. Britt was amazing to our program, and nothing has changed with the interim principal. And Rick Green's the athletic director, does a great job, and again, helps us do anything we need to do. Coaching staff this year is a little bit different. We had a couple coaches move on to bigger and better things. Brian Norman's the head coach at Bozeman now for baseball, and David Mellies is the head softball coach at Weewa. So Ron Savage is still my top assistant. Brought down Eric Welch from Columbus, Ohio. He used to be my boss a long time ago, independent professional baseball. He was the manager, and I was his pitching coach, and now we've kind of traded many years later. He's gonna help me out, and Andy Elmore is gonna help with the JV as well. So that's the coaching staff there, and like you said, we've had just tremendous support from administration and also, frankly, the school district. I know there's been a lot of improvements on the field that have gone on since I've been here, and Steve Moss being the school board member for our area has certainly been instrumental in a lot of things there. So we've had quite a bit of help to try and do the best we can for these kids.
Well, talking about Moss, you lost Coop. You lost some really good ball players. Can you keep it rolling? You got enough talent to keep it rolling? And give us the names of some of the kids that are coming up, but talk about what this team's capable of doing.
Okay, yeah. Well, you mentioned it. Obviously, we lost at least 4 guys that really made a huge impact on our program. There's Cooper Moss and Eli Blair. They're pitching at Florida right now. Austin Hendricks is playing at LVW. And Josh Lindsay is going to redshirt this year. He got hurt, broke his hand, I believe, or his hamate bone, one of those, at Gulf Coast. So those guys are really going to be missed. We do believe we've set a standard for the program that we're going to try and live up to every year. We have a really talented junior class, a couple seniors that are going to lead us, but a really talented junior class as well. Seniors that we're really counting on getting us going in the right direction that have been here for a while. Mason Lehman will be playing shortstop this year. He was one of our best offensive players last year. And then Connor McCann will be playing second base. Got every clutch hit necessary last year for us and was, again, probably one of our best hitters. Some up-and-coming guys to mention, there's Carter Campbell in center field. I feel like he's going to have a big year. He's been working really hard in the weight room and just doing everything right. Braxton Grieve is a player who played a little bit last year, but he's going to have to be a huge contributor for us this year. It looks like he's going to get some time behind the plate as a catcher. We do have a couple guys that are currently a little bit banged up that we're going to be missing for the better part of a month, and Maddox Bean and Nathan Neely that are going to be somebody we count on for sure. Once they get back, they were big parts for us last year. On the mound, Jackson Ross is a returner. He'll be our number one left-handed pitcher junior that was great last year. He was 5-1 with, I believe, a 1.4 ERA. Don't quote me on that. I'm making that part up. But he was excellent. If we didn't have the luxury of having 2 University of Florida signees, he would have certainly been a top 2 pitcher for anybody in the area. We're real happy with him. We're currently trying to figure out who the rest of the guys on the mound will be that'll step up. We have a number of options. We're just trying to see who steps up when the lights turn on. We have Bo and Gage Williams that are twin left-handed pitchers that are seniors. Carter Campbell, who I mentioned before, Gage Goss, and Ronan Colvin. Those guys are going to be in the mix for innings. When we returned 26% of the innings pitched from last year, so we lost 74% of our innings pitched. So that's certainly going to be a question mark for us as we go, as to who will step up and try and grab the mantle and keep us going in the direction we want to go. We feel like we're young. Obviously, we're a little bit inexperienced. We lost 68% of our at-bats from last year also. So we're going to be playing some people that haven't had the same size role in the past, but we feel like we're talented. We got some pretty good team speed. We're going to play good defense. I feel like our offense has a chance to be better than last year's in just a slightly different way. But, in practice, things look one way, but then once the game starts, sometimes things look a little bit different. So in a week or two, we'll have a better idea of where we are and what we got to work on. But we feel like we're certainly a team that should be fighting for a playoff spot. The last 2 years, we've been the number one ranked team in the region. I don't know if we'll be number one this year, but we'll certainly be somebody that will be fighting for a playoff spot. And by that time of year, regardless of what seed we are, I think we'll be a tough team to bounce out of the playoffs because we have, a talented group of kids. They just got to get a little more experience under their belts, and by that time, we should be playing pretty good baseball.
Your coach is Coach Manley. Talk about your district and also who you play this week.
Our district is the same as it was last year, so we have Rickards and Godby and Wakulla and ourselves. So we certainly feel like we're still in the top 2 in the district and have a chance to play for district championship at the end of the year. So that part is lined up nicely for us. Slightly less nicely lined up for us would be the schedule made by the head coach. This week we open up with Rutherford tomorrow. We're at Rutherford at 6 o'clock. And then Thursday we host Lincoln at 5 o'clock. Friday we go to Holmes County at 6 o'clock. Those are our 3 games this week. After the Rutherford start, we played basically 3 straight teams that went to Fort Myers last year. Lincoln lost in the semifinals of Class 5A. Holmes County state champions, and then South Walton lost, as you know, in the finals of Class 3A in a really tough matchup there. And then the game after that is Bozeman. So in the first 5 games of the year, we play at least 4 teams that are capable of being in Fort Myers every year.
Wow.
And with a relatively young and inexperienced group, we'll find out pretty quick.
Wow.
They're getting thrown right into the fire.
Baseball's so doggone good around here. It's incredible. Yeah. And your schedule is going to be brutal, no doubt about that. You kind of hit on it a minute ago, but I want to ask you anyway. Looking at it, going through practice, pre-practice, and all these different things, you're getting ready for the season, you think you're going to be more offensive more of a defensive team, or what? You said you had some speed, so you can take some, still maybe more aggressive on the bags.
Yeah, we think hopefully we'll be a little bit better offensively. We have a little more length in our lineup, we think, and we'll get on base singles and doubles more, not so much with the home run power. Not that we had a tremendous amount of home run power if you take out Cooper Moss from our lineup anyway last year, but we feel like we're going to be able to generate some offense. We do run the bases really well, and we have some team speed, but we feel like we're really aggressive on the bases and doing a nice job of taking advantage of things. And I think we always pride ourselves on our defense, and sometimes it takes us a week or two to figure out the right defensive lineup to throw out there, but eventually we're going to make the plays, and that's a real high priority for us. So we're going to be a team that doesn't beat themselves. We're going to find pitchers that will throw strikes and give us a chance to win games. And but like I said, in the next 2 weeks or so, everybody's getting thrown directly into the fire, and we'll see who walks through it. And those guys will be the guys we go to battle with for the rest of the year. So it'll be interesting to see who steps up, because we do have a number of options, and we're just practicing against each other. There's only so much you learn. At some point, you got to play somebody else, and that's when things sometimes change for the better and sometimes change for the worse.
I can't believe we're already back in baseball. I love it. We'll talk to you next Monday, and you can give us a rundown what's happened, okay?
Sounds good.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. And his new principal is the legendary Jan Solaris.
That's correct.
Love her.
Correct.
She opened that thing up 26 years, whatever it's been.
Once again, FHSA does not know anything about Northwest Florida. He's got to go to Godby, Rickards. It's crazy.
Well, I was going to ask him, you had talked to, local a minute ago, all these teams left in the playoffs, all private. I was going to get into, I need to ask these guys what they think, what they did in the state of Alabama.
Right.
State of Alabama, you got a private league and a public league. I love that. I think that's what we should do.
We're supposed to vote on it in March.
It'll never happen here. Too many powerful people go to private schools. I tell you something will happen. You want a great meal, have a great time. We all know Peppers has a great Mexican grill over in Panama City. Now we got one in Panama City Beach. We went there and had a great time. We've been there a couple times, had a blast. Buy one, get one free. Now, Monday, today, go there and have lunch. Your military, go there today. 10% off your bill for lunch and dinner. Buy one, get one free. House margaritas, draft beer. They actually got a 33-ounce draft beer. Unbelievable. Peppers Mexican Grill on Panama City Beach Parkway and on Highway 77 in beautiful Panama City. Don't forget about Stevenson Air Conditioning. You can't get more local than Jason. He graduated from Mosley High School. They start a local business, and they knock it a home run. I mean, out of the ballpark. They are the best at what they do. Locals taking care of locals. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning, and they're there for you anytime, day or night. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida is taking it to the hole. Your home for the most live college basketball on the Gulf Coast. The ACC, SEC, and the biggest games in the country. Plus the official station of March Madness.
The Panhandle's destination for live play-by-play.
Hear every slam dunk in ultra-high fidelity right here.
ESPN, Northwest Florida.
Get ready, boys. Valentine's Day is incoming. Coin and bullion reserves fine jewelry will make the process easy. Earrings, necklaces, diamonds, and engagement rings. Plus, free 1 dozen stunning red roses with purchase of $500 of jewelry or more. For decades, you've trusted Coin and Bullion Reserves Fine Jewelry, the largest rare coin and bullion dealer in the Southeast. Finest jeweler in town, still at 2621 East 15th Street. Coin and Bullion Reserves Fine Jewelry, your diamond headquarters.
Discover the new Kia. Stop by Bill Bird Kia today and test drive the all-new 2026 Kia, where comfort, safety, and technology come together like never before. Explore the new 2026 SUV family that moves you and drive away in a new 2026 Seltos, Sportage, or Sorento that are built to inspire every journey. Craving performance? Feel the thrill in the luxurious 2026 Kia K5 sedan, crafted for power, style, and you. And for innovation that sparks excitement, check out the 2026 all-electric Kia EV9, a modern masterpiece that's fast-charging, rugged, and roomy. Bill Bird Kia is the original 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. It's the peace of mind that you can trust. Visit us at 2435 East 15th Street, Panama City, or online at BillBirdKia.PanamaCity.com. Bill Bird Kia, your local community dealer. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for details.
If you got more A's on your truck than you did in high school, you might be a Bama fan. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. LSU Update is brought to you by Newbies. Newbies 2 on the Curb. Go watch all sporting events. Head on down the mothership and have a great time. Miss Charlotte's going to have the best entertainment for you. Heck, every single night, especially the weekends. And going to Glenn's favorite, the new facility over in St. Andrews, the big, beautiful blue building. Go check it out. Yeah, go check it out. You'll have a great time.
I was going to go down there Saturday, but guess what? Mardi Gras parade. I was like, you can't get within 500,000 feet of that.
I didn't make it. Did you hear it was pretty good?
This was, yeah. Here's the thing. From my house, I could walk down there, so I finally walked, but I was out with the doggy, and there's people for 5 blocks away had their yards roped off so you couldn't park in it. I was going, man, how many people come to this thing? But when I got there, it was wall-to-wall people, so I'm glad I walked up there.
I think my daughter had close to 20 people with her.
Wildcat, did you go to the Mardi Gras?
I did that, but it wasn't the same.
No, but
did you go?
I was asking Glenn if he got any beads. No, I didn't go.
They were throwing him clothes.
They were throwing rocks
him shoes and rocks.
Wildcat was representing the station. Yeah, that wasn't true. You didn't walk it?
No,
I thought you were there.
I think I've done one of those in the past.
FSU.
Well, let's talk about softball. Let's talk about a winning program. So, they had the Joanne Graff tournament, which the field is named after her. She was the first coach for FSU, and they went 5-0 for the tournament. They on Thursday they beat Samford 2-0, and Jazzy Francique, who is a sophomore this year, she pitched a no-hitter. And then on Friday they beat Iowa 12-3 in 5 innings. And then on Saturday, they beat Marshall in a doubleheader. They beat them 6-2 and 10-2. And then on Sunday, they played UConn and they won 6-0. And so tomorrow, on my birthday, they are celebrating my birthday by playing Liberty County, number 23 in the nation. FSU is number 7, so they will play that. And then this weekend, they will go down to Clearwater and play in the tournament, and they'll start off by playing at Texas Tech. And then they will play Tennessee and UCLA. So they'll have 3 big games this weekend after the Liberty. So they're going to play people that are ranked all week. So we'll see what goes on with that. And they have 8 freshmen on their team, and they're one of the only 2 schools in Division I softball that did not take transfers this year. And they have 8 freshmen, 3 of them are starters, and 5 of the freshmen are their Gatorade Player of the Year in their state. And so they, most of them are pitchers or utility players. And so they had the catcher, the center fielder, and the second baseman were all freshman starters, and they all contributed. They've all hit home runs already, made great plays on defense, and so we'll see what goes on with that. So that's what softball's doing. And also Saturday, the first lacrosse game was played by FSU women. They played they're going to have lacrosse this year. They won this Saturday 14-4 over Stetson. And then today they will play host to Kennesaw State at 1 o'clock at the lacrosse field. I have no clue where that is. I don't know if it's where one of the soccer fields are. I don't know if they made a separate field just for that. Not sure. And then we'll have to talk a little bit about basketball. On Saturday, they went up to Notre Dame, and they won 82-79. They started out with a 17-0 run, And then Notre Dame came storming back, and Notre Dame was ahead with 2 minutes to go, and I thought, here we go again. They're going to give up a big lead, but they came back and won 82-79, and they've won 3 ACC games in a row. On the 28th, they beat California 63-61, and on the 31st, they beat Stanford 88-80, and then Tuesday night, tomorrow night, they will host Virginia at 6 p.m. That's what's going on right now at Florida State. Besides, I think the women's tennis team is still in the tournament. And then outdoor track will start along with baseball starts this coming weekend also.
There you go. That's what's everything going. Kind of slow, kind of boring time of the year right now.
Well, we're right in the middle of a transition period.
Yeah,
so
Baseball, FSU should be really good. Softball, they're always. I think we'll have some good positive things to talk about in the future. I want to go back and finish up the running back if you don't mind. I thought that was kind of interesting.
We got
this is since the Super Bowl week. The past Sunday, we got some Super Bowl information, so we'll just throw it in there and have fun with it. The two top universities as far as running back since 2021, both in the SEC. At number 2, the Georgia Bulldogs, 14,260 yards. Their running backs have done this in the NFL since 2021. This is incredible. They have a total of 94 touchdowns. If you graduate from Georgia, you're running back, you're going to do pretty well. Now, the number 1 team, it is running back U. There's no doubt about it. It's running back U. You can call it a lot of U there. But it's the University of Alabama. Are you surprised, Glenn?
Because you're doing the survey.
Anyway, running back U is the University of Alabama. Georgia was second, 14,260 yards. Alabama had 26,468 yards rushing by the former Alabama running back since 2021. It's not even close. Georgia had an incredible 94 touchdowns by their players. The Alabama Crimson Tide had a total of 234 touchdowns. Derrick Henry helps quite a bit.
He does.
He helps you a little bit when you got him there. So that's your running back U. They also have this listed, and I thought this was pretty interesting. I didn't know this. Most playoff touchdown passes, okay? Your top 4 in NFL history. Southern Mississippi graduate, Green Bay Packer.
Brett Favre.
Yes. How many? What's the number? How many does he have?
Touchdown passes in the
playoff games.
17.
44. USM, good job. And number 3, anybody got an idea who it is? He's from the 49ers. Anybody know who it is?
Well, it could be.
He was at Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Joe Montana.
It could have been Steve Young, or it could have been
Joe Montana.
45
touchdowns. He's actually tied in 3rd place by a former Green Bay Packers quarterback. Who is it?
Bart Starr.
No, it was the guy.
He's old.
Before Brett Favre.
He's old. Old guy. Who is it, Wildcat?
Bart Starr.
He is the quarterback now of the Steelers.
Oh, Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers at 45 touchdown passes in playoffs. Your top 2, this should be a no-brainer. The top 2, who are they?
Tom Brady.
At number 2?
He's probably number 1.
He is number 1. Who is number 2?
In the playoffs, many times as they went.
Manning.
No, Troy Aikman.
Great selections, both of you. That's pretty good, but not right. Well, I can't help them out. Who is it? They got red uniforms.
I just had him right on the tip
Y'all
of my
should know.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs. How many does he have?
I was going to say Sonny Jurgens.
He's got.
He just died. What?
47.
46. It was close. Good job. Now, Tom Brady, New England, Tampa Bay.
He's got 49, I think.
How many?
I think it's 49.
What do you think?
53.
What do you say, Wildcat? What's your number?
51.
51, and you were wrong. Glenn, what'd you say?
53.
You're closest. Do you want to give one more shot?
54.
Now you're close.
Price is right.
Can I get 55?
62.
Good job. Tom Brady, the GOAT. 88.
Oh, my God.
88 touchdown passes in playoff games. Unbelievable. What university? How much time we got? Do we have a phone caller?
Yeah, we got a caller, and we got 1 minute.
Should we take the call later?
Yes.
Okay.
I told him to wait.
Okay. We get back. We'll get this in today. What university has had the most players play in the Super Bowl from that university? It's amazing. You're going to
I think it was Pittsburgh.
Dang, that guy's pretty smart. You're close. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant, the best seafood, ice cold beer, every Wednesday at world famous J. Michael's Spaghetti. Julie and I went and had lunch there yesterday. Oh, it was great. It was all outstanding. A lot of locals and a lot of tourists in town. I forgot we had Mardi Gras here, so we had a lot of people on the beach this past weekend, no doubt about that.
I hope it didn't smell like it smells like up there in that. God, what is that smell? It smells like paper mill. So I hope it didn't ruin the Mardi Gras for everybody.
J. Michael's Restaurant does not smell like...
no, not J. Michael's.
We're talking about J. Michael's.
Talking about down here on Navy Boulevard.
I can have the court reporter read back. We were talking about J. Michael's.
Bring up a point.
Oh, okay. Anyway, thank you for that point. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Go check it out. Every Wednesday, you'll see Glenn Manley there. We have a blast every time we're there.
That's right.
I love that place. Try their pork chops. They're incredible.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Everything there is outstanding. All right, also, let's talk about Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Are you worried about getting sick? Go get some zinc. Go get some immune. Take it every day, and I guarantee you'll be healthier than you've ever been. Jason Kowaleski is incredible. Listen to him every Tuesday and every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. I want to thank John and Charlotte again for the FSU update. Baseball is getting cranked up. Cannot wait. I think Florida State's going to be really good, don't you? I think they have a really good team this year. If they don't, we can blame Bill Allen and Greg Bernicki because they are the reason what happened. Whatever happens at FSU is on them. Yeah. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Monday. For this afternoon and evening, sunshine and slight fog and a high of 65 with a gentle breeze coming out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Tonight, slight fog with lows around 56. Tomorrow, a mixture of slight fog and some sun and a temperature near 68. Moving into Wednesday, about the same with a high of 69 and slightly foggy. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Find something you love with great deals this month at Panama City Toyota. Get 1.99% APR on a new Camry, rated best midsize car by Kelley Blue Book. Plus, 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.49% APR on the Rocket Tacoma. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. And get 2.49% APR on the powerful Tundra. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Come check out our showroom or browse online at Panama City Toyota.
Offer expires March 2nd. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
You've been low-key thinking about dropping a podcast. Well, now is the time to start, brah. Sports, politics, finance, science, health, real estate, music, interviews, surfing, conspiracy theories, or alien abductions. Ready to main character your own content? We can make it happen with Turnkey Podcast Productions from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Our local, modern, state-of-the-art multimedia recording studio is now available for booking, starting at just $100 an episode. Take your fandom to the next level. For more information, text the keyword studio to 850-215-6290. Text studio to 850-215-6290. Text studio 215-6290 or jam over to ESPNPC.com. Bruh.
This is Coach Stephen Pearl. Your home for Auburn basketball on the Panhandle is 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
welcome back to 104.3 ESPN Northwest for a home of everything you can think of. College basketball, baseball, football, you name it. We got it right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Andy Burcham every Thursday, 8:15. We covered the Iron Bowl of basketball. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's right now, we got a phone call from the master himself, the master phone caller, the people's caller, the one and only Michigan Eddie. Good morning, sir.
Go Boots, right here. We're going to touch back to them. Here's Super Bowl trivia for you. Name the first quarterback from the 2018 draft class that included Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson to win a Super Bowl.
Who was in it?
I just asked the question. Open your ears, Coach. Come on.
You got to repeat it. We couldn't hear you. You're breaking up.
Out of the 2018 draft class, name the first quarterback to win a Super Bowl. It included the likes of Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, etc. Who is the first quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
Oh, that's easy. Jalen Hurts.
Who?
Jalen Hurts, Alabama, Roll Tide. Next question.
No, that's wrong. That's actually Sam Darnold.
Who?
Sam Darnold.
Never heard of him.
and you run a sports talk show basically surrounded by football.
There you go. Here's my question to you. You ought to know this. What university has produced the most players that played in the Super Bowl?
I'm going to have to say, honestly, I'm not saying it because I'm an alumni from there. I'm going to say probably Michigan or Alabama.
Michigan Wolverines, no doubt. The Michigan Wolverines. I didn't know you were coming today. How you doing there, Big Daddy?
I just went to pick up my prescriptions at Tyndall, going to work, dropped Eddie off for morning workouts, and here I'm at work. I think I'm going to take some PTO because I'm kind of tired today. Because they had team Bible study and a watch party yesterday, so I was doing a lot of driving yesterday. Then I saw you and lovely Mrs. Hale at Publix.
But I tell you what, you were talking to everybody in public. Everybody loves him. Every aisle I saw him talking to different people.
Well, people were stopping me. I wasn't stopping them. You had some Michiganders down. We were talking. You had a
they know that they know who you are, Michigan Eddie. They know who he is.
And then some people from Connecticut. We were talking sports cars and all that, and I was getting the balloons and stuff for our little party we had as a family, so it was good. And I saw you went to Dan Cajun place and got those. I told you it's a good deal, man. And I tell you, I mean, those wings are 50 cents on Saturdays and Sundays for the locals, and they're big and they're good. You know, they're not the skimpy crap. You know. So anyway.
Yes.
Anyway.
Did you enjoy your Super Bowl?
I thought it was boring. The best thing was a flyover. My B-1 brethren out of Ellsworth Air Force Base, the 34th and 37th Bomb Squadron, did the flyover with some fighters, so you had a 7v1. They lit after the second B-1 that made the pass, after burn 4 cans lit up, you know, and then you saw the pilots fist bump and all that, and those are from Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota in Rapid City. So that's pretty cool to see.
Well, good.
That was the best part.
That was my taxpayer gas being flown over for a football game. Can't believe
it.
Actually,
it's a training mission, Coach Manley, and it's good for recruiting.
Where were you?
You know what the Air Force's biggest recruiting tool is?
The Marines.
No, it's flybys like that and the Thunder Chickens, because little kids see it and they go, oh, wow, I want to do that when I grow up. And myself included, I was one of those little kids.
We were using Venezuela oil anyway, Glenn, so we're okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure.
Hey, listen, we got a special guest in the studio right now. Hold on, Michigan. Introduce yourself. Tell me what you do.
Hi, this is Dr. Lachlan. I'm a 30 years retired now from being a urologist, and I opened up a Thrive Alternative Medicine, which is a medical marijuana card center where you can get cards to be able to be legal and go out and use products. They're not just smokable products. There's gummies, there's drops, there's all kinds of things that help people sleep, help people with PTSD, help people with a lot of things like seizures and a lot of different medical conditions that just have been refractory to their conventional treatments.
Didn't this thing really get cranked up when people were dying of cancer?
Yes.
Isn't that how it first started?
Yes, it really did come to light with there, because even during the time patients are getting chemo, they can't eat too well. They're not hungry. This will help make them hungry. They're getting emesis or throwing up, and that's unfortunate. And this also helps with that. So, yeah, it has brought it to light. Yeah. Even with dementia patients, it can help them relax and sleep, which they don't a lot of times.
That, Coach?
Yeah.
Dementia patients.
Tell me where you're located.
We're located by Cox Pools. I have the address here, but it'd be boring to read it out. But by Cox Pools, there's a inlet of all offices, and we're in Suite D over there.
So they're learning more and more these health benefits?
Yes, plenty of health benefits in seizures, in migraines, in treating mental health, in treating different GI disorders such as ulcerative colitis and Crohn's. It really has a lot of applications that even you don't learn about in med school because it wasn't conventional treatment.
Yeah, I didn't learn.
Yeah.
You just issue the cards. You don't have any dispensary.
No. I think it's illegal to do both at the same place. Yeah. We just issue the cards, and it's the patient's responsibility to use it at their own discretion and hopefully the right way.
You hear that, Michigan? They only give out the cards, so don't be going over there.
Say hi to Michigan. He's one of the famous callers.
I can't use it anyway due to my job.
Yeah.
Well, you want a helicopter pilot 69, then I can tell you that.
And now the big question is, will it help Glenn's golf game?
Nothing can help that.
That's tough. I wish it would, because I like to play golf myself. Yeah.
So no help there.
Well,
no help there. No.
It may make me so I don't care what my score is.
Yeah, that it might do.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah. I don't understand people that don't.
What'd you think about it?
Well, I thought it was, if you like defense, it was a defensive battle. Most people think that's boring in the lot. But I thought the Seattle defense made Drake May look human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a lot of Alabama players in that line.
I enjoyed the punting and the kicking. It was great.
You would.
I know. It was some great kicks.
A lot of field goals.
Yeah, but isn't there some kind of a record broken?
I think Belichick handed out a couple of dollar bills to the ref to let them play really rough and
vote for me.
Because there was hardly any penalties called that whole game.
That's true.
They wouldn't.
They couldn't even get the coin toss right.
They just let them play.
Right.
They just let them play.
The guy called heads. And he said, and when he flipped it, they said you called tails, and then it landed on heads, and they gave it to New England anyway.
The referee was from Detroit.
Well, there you go.
That answered that question.
Actually, he graduated from Ferris State, and who's a famous Ferris State alum that led Ole Miss to the national championship, Trinidad Chamberlain, and who has a great football team. And did you notice? So you had Weatherspoons from Pensacola. And then a New England punt returner is from, of all places, Enterprise, Alabama. Can you believe that?
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. That's awesome.
I knew Witherspoon was from Pensacola. So, but there were quite a few guys playing there I didn't know.
Hey, just to let you know, to make you have a good day, they came up with this most dominant college football programs all time. Your Michigan Wolverines came in 4th. I didn't think they'd come in that high. That's pretty good.
Hey, speaking of Michigan Wolverines, the state of Washington finally had to hire some Michigan men for Washington to win a title on anything. Because can you believe this? Jim Harbaugh's son, has won a Super Bowl before his dad. That's got to be eating him up. You know what I mean? When he lost his brother John.
Yeah.
So he's like the last Harbaugh that's involved in football, besides Jack, to not win a Super Bowl.
Wow.
Kind of ironic. Then Mike McDonald was our defensive coordinator before he left for the job, And then you had A.J. Barner, tight end from Michigan, who caught the first touchdown of the game, So it's all Michigan, baby. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Now, didn't your wife a Michigan girl?
Yeah. My
she graduated from there, right?
She graduated from FSU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she's from Detroit, Michigan area. Yeah,
Yeah, she was all pumped up about Michigan the other day when she was in here, Miss Day. I know they make you happy.
Yeah, Michigan.
What city in the Detroit area?
Oh gosh, you got me there. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
St. Clair Shores, Grosse Pointe, Warren, Roseville.
I forget.
Traverse City.
That I'm not sure. I visited out there one time, and it was a while ago.
Yeah, and you lost all his tires off his car.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Hey,
they left the tires, just took the car.
That's not East St. Louis out of vacation, bro. Get the cities right.
That could be Joe Johnson Street in Nashville.
Well, Miss Getty, I'm glad you called us. I'm glad you look good. I saw you at Publix. Looked really good, handsome. Had a suit on, looking around, women all over you. I mean, he was like a rock star in there.
I was coming from church. From church, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
getting everything ready for a little Super Bowl shindig, you know.
Did you have a good time? Did everybody, your family, have a good Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was just quiet. You know, Eddie wasn't there because he was with the football team and stuff, so we just chilled out, just me, Deanna, and Kentley, and just.
Whoa! Go back. So Mosley got together. The team got together for a Super Bowl party.
Yeah, they got together and had Bible study, and
that's cool, man.
And had a Super Bowl watch party, so it's good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Glenn, did you get invited?
No, not to Mosley. No.
Oh yeah. By the way,
fair and balanced. We should have been invited.
Yeah.
Hey, say a prayer for Coach Boone. He's back in town. He's recovering well from his little shindig up in Atlanta.
Did he make the church yesterday?
No, he did not.
No, I saw him. I saw him Thursday when he came in. So he's doing a lot better.
All right, Miss Gary, we got to go, man. Thank you for calling. Tell Doc bye.
Take care.
Doctor, take care and say go Blue to your wife for me.
All right, I will.
Go Tigers. It's going to be Lionsville Super Bowl next year. You heard it here first.
And Michigan in the national championship game.
That's right.
Playing Florida State.
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't either. All right, man, we'll see you later. Let's talk about some of our great people. Man, I tell you what, Dr. Ward, listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. The guy's incredible. His boy's a pretty good baseball player, too, by the way. Also, don't forget about Kyle Vandegrift. The family's incredible, legendary family down here. Their mom and dad, they've been married
50 years.
50 years. We're going to have them in March. 50 years. Great couple. They've impacted so many lives in a positive way. How many years was he at Jinx? 30-something years?
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable family. Anyway, Kyle, their son Kyle, they do a great job. They can build anything. Anything. It's not just roofing. They do it all. TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. They design it. They build it. Commercial, residential. They can do anything. The guy's incredible. He's doing very well, by the way. Also, don't forget about local. You can't get more local than who? Mosley Swim Coach, Steve Bergershaw. Steve's Bike Shop on 23rd Street. Electrical bikes are taking over the world. Everybody's getting them. Dr. Chad Mitchell said, hey, get you one. Exercise, right out. Your knees start hurting. You get short of breath. Turn the juice on. Come on back home. I still like the old-fashioned type myself. Are you an electrical type guy? No. Doc, you like the electrical bikes, or you more the old-fashioned bikes?
You know, I got to admit, I bought an electrical bike yesterday.
Good. There you go. Good man.
First of all, you got to be able to balance again. I don't know. My balance is gone, so.
Yeah, well, I forgot.
Bump into
I just
trees.
your body. Yeah, we'll put you on a tricycle.
Hey, I've ridden my son's, and it's great. He's got one of these 7 speeds with the electric.
Are they
and
pretty fast?
Yeah, his are running about 35 miles an hour.
Sound barrier?
But they say, don't use the battery when you go out. Use it when you come back. Right. I found it's much easier if you just use the battery.
Both.
Yeah, there you go.
Going in and coming out.
That's good for your heart, isn't it?
Yeah.
My
wife, you don't stress it.
Like
and you
playing golf for exercise, and you're riding in the cart. But my wife's got one that you still have to pedal to get the electricity going.
Yeah, they got
But she knows she's one of those.
The pedal assist.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you go to Steve's Bike Shop. We were up in Mountain Brook and went in there and looked at theirs, and I about fainted with the prices. Then I come look at the same exact bike here in Bay County. You say it's about $3,000. Steve Bike Shop's incredible. We're right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We get back. We got the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Quan.
Right here on the legendary 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
You've read the headlines. You've seen the highlights. unfiltered truth.
Steroid era, you can like it, love it, hate it, whatever. It saved baseball.
Since 2017, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has been the undisputed leader for sports coverage on the Panhandle. If it matters in sports, it matters to us, and it matters to you. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Monday. For this afternoon and evening, sunshine and slight fog and a high of 65 with a gentle breeze coming out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Tonight, slight fog with lows around 56. Tomorrow, a mixture of slight fog and some sun and a temperature near 68. Moving into Wednesday, about the same with a high of 69 and slightly foggy. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Find something you love with great deals this month at Panama City Toyota. Get 1.99% APR on a new Camry, rated best midsize car by Kelley Blue Book. Plus, 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.49% APR on the Rocket Tacoma. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. And get 2.49% APR on the powerful Tundra. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Come check out our showroom or browse online at Panama City Toyota.
Offer expires March 2nd. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe. Powered by Panama City Toyota, ESPN Northwest Florida.
When it comes to backyard dreams, trust the name that's been making waves for over 65 years. Cox Pools. Serving the entire Florida Panhandle, Cox Pools brings experience, innovation, and quality to every custom pool design. From luxurious spas to resort-style pools, no vision is too big. Make your backyard the place to be with Cox Pools. Cox Pools, 65 years strong and still making a splash. Visit coxpools.com or call 850-235-7957.
He's a 10-foot-tall, barrel-chested beast man who showers in vodka and feeds his baby shrimp scampi.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Please welcome.
Ain't gonna hurt.
Live and local from the J. Michaels studio, the Coach James Hale Show, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Broken clouds, 52 degrees in beautiful Panama City Beach. Did you know we had broken clouds? I didn't know that.
Hey, it wasn't like that where I was at yesterday.
No.
There was ice.
I've never seen broken clouds before, though.
I know.
They can put some
I
duct
learned
tape
something
on
new.
them.
You do?
Man, I want to ask real quick. Tell me again what you do, where you're located.
Yeah, I'm a board-certified urologist who's doing medical marijuana cards currently for patients in Panama City Beach, Panama City area. They're welcome to come from wherever, even seasonal patients. And basically, we just provide the card to make patients legal who would like to use medical marijuana. And we're over by Cox Pools in the inlet there. There's a suite. We're in Suite D. There's a bunch of suites in there. And we'll take good care of patients with a lot of disorders that didn't respond to conventional treatments, or even if they're on conventional treatments, this could be an adjunct for that.
The legendary Richard Cox Pools. Yes.
So Doc, I know there's a lot of people that are interested in that service and everything. Can you briefly tell us a little bit about the process when they come into your office, what the experience is going to be like what they got to do? Because there's a lot of people that'll go, man, I don't want to fill out all this stuff.
Right. So, yeah. The basic thing is we try to keep it very friendly. Suzanne and I are there, and we have a front lady who's a receptionist, Marisha, and we will take great care of you. We make you feel at home. Don't make you feel like you're going through a crazy process, because it's not. It's really simple. We bring you back, talk to you, just ask some questions. You don't have to bring records or papers with you. The state has lightened up on that part of it pretty much. So we just make you feel at home.
All right. Alabama Update is brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. They're there for you anytime, day or night. Jason's incredible. Local, graduated from Mosley High School, started this business. They've expanded throughout the Panhandle of Florida. anytime. This is one of the few things you can actually purchase will pay for itself over a period of time. You want to get service right before winter, right before summer. It runs better. Your power bill goes down. If you got an old one like I had and it just runs and runs, your electricity bill's going to the roof and doesn't get cold, it doesn't get warm in the winter, you got to go with Stevenson. They'll come out, they'll coach you up what you need to do to your house, make it work better. And truly, your power bill is going to drop down. Jason Coalessi got one for his business, got one for his house. Same thing with Dr. Chad Mitchell, and they swear by Stevenson Air Conditioning. They are the best, most honest people out there. Locals taking care of locals. That's what you get with Stevenson Air Conditioning. Alabama Crimson Tide, we carried the game right here. You heard Amy Burcham talking about it Thursday at 8:15, the Iron Bowl of basketball. Bama on the road. That surprised me. I thought Auburn would take care of business. Auburn led at halftime, but Bama got it done. They came back in the second half, won the ball game 96-92. Big win by the Alabama Crimson Tide, improves their SEC record to 6-4. Overall record now, Bama is 16-7, 8-3 at home, 4-2 on the road, and also 4-2 neutral sites. Alabama will play Ole Miss on Wednesday, 6 o'clock on the SEC Network. Last Wednesday, Alabama beats Texas A&M 197. Then they beat Auburn Saturday. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Ole Miss is 3-7 in the SEC. Their overall records are 11-12. Home, they're 7-3. On the road, Ole Miss is 2-6 and 2-3 neutral sites. Hopefully, Bama can keep on playing like they're playing right now, and keep on winning ball games.
I saw a stat about Nate Oates' record. I think it was Thursday. He's either 37 or 38-0.
Undefeated, yeah.
When his team scores 100 points wherever he's coached.
Yeah.
He's never lost a game.
That is.
Well, I would hope he would.
That is true.
Well, some of these games, they can.
Well, they beat A&M 100-97. They gave up 97 points. That's not good.
Yeah, but that's better defense than they had.
At the end of the day, though, the only thing that counts is that W.
That's right.
That's the only number.
Mose Malone would say, if I scored 35 points and you scored 34, I had better defense than you did.
I want to go back. I want to go back and finish up and see where Bama ranks.
In what?
Players, most university with the most players that plays in the Super Bowl. The number one team in the country was Michigan. They had 137 players. Number 11th team to do this is Glenn's team, Florida State Seminoles. 105 players have played in the Super Bowl. Here are your top 10. Ohio State Buckeyes, 106 at number 10. I thought they'd be higher. They were actually tied with Nebraska, 106 players. At number 9 out of the SEC, Tennessee, 108 players. They were tied with Oklahoma out of the SEC with 108 players. They were also tied with Alabama with 108 players. So Alabama's not high on the list. They just win with hard-working good people. At number 8, Notre Dame, 112 players. Number 7, SEC, LSU, 114 players. And then UCLA, I didn't realize this. UCLA is number 6, 116 teams. Here are your top 5 programs with the most NFL players. You guys, who are they? We already know Michigan's 1, so you got 4 others to choose from. They're pretty big names. Matt, give me a name.
Penn State.
Sir, you are correct at number 4, Penn State, 125. You got number 5, you got number 3, you got number 2 to go. Who is it? Glenn, give me a name.
I would
2-hour show.
Okay.
Who you got?
I was going to say USC.
Sir, you are correct. USC is number 2, 129.
Notre Dame.
Who is number 3?
Notre Dame.
No, Notre Dame's way back at 8. Number 3. Who could it be? Big name.
UF?
UF? Good choice? No. Go back. Let me go back. I want to apologize. Florida was the number 11. FSU did not make the top 11. It was the Florida Gators, 105. Good pick. Okay. Wildcat, who can it be? Who are they leaving out? There's only one team. We got number 5. We got 5 and 3. Nobody said 5 or 3.
What was the question?
Ohio State.
That's how I get out.
Ohio State Buckeyes. They were at number 10. Come on, people. One's from the SEC. One's from the ACC.
Clemson.
What?
Clemson. Miami.
Yes. Miami Dolphins, incredible. 127 players, former players have played in the Super Bowl, which comes at number 3. Who is at number 5? Get off your phone.
Boom, boom, boom.
Number 5.
Troy.
Southern
number
Miss.
5.
Southern Miss.
Another 5.
Texas.
Good pick. Wrong. That was a good pick, though.
LSU.
LSU was number 7. We already talked about that. They had a 114. Thank you, Glenn. Number 5. Y'all should know this. Roof.
Georgia
Bulldogs at number 5. Man, you're good.
I said them 5 minutes ago.
No, you didn't. Georgia, 119. If you did, I wouldn't listen. Anyway, all right, that's pretty cool.
Now I feel like I'm at home.
Most NFL. Well, I don't have time to do this one.
Alabama.
Do I have enough time to do this one? No.
Alabama.
Don't give me that finger you gave me. Super Bowls, this past Super Bowls, who had the most players playing it? What university had the most players playing this past Super Bowl?
Alabama.
Alabama Crimson Tide had 7. Now, the SEC, who was number 2?
I would say Georgia.
LSU Fighting Tigers at number 5. Who was number 3 out of the Big Ten?
Ohio State?
No.
Michigan.
Penn State.
Michigan, 4.
That's right.
They were tied at number 4 by another team out of the Big Ten, but they're out west.
Oregon?
Wrong.
Washington?
Wrong.
USC.
USC is correct, my friend. We had these universities all had 3 teams in them. One from this next one's from the SEC, Big Ten, SEC, ACC. Big Ten. A lot of Big Ten schools. Who are they?
Kentucky.
Out of the SEC, who is it? War
Auburn.
Eagle. Auburn had 3. Out of the Big Ten, who is it? Y'all mentioned the name a minute ago. Wasn't Michigan, but it was somebody else.
Penn State.
No.
Michigan State.
No. Who?
Ohio State.
Ohio State had 3. Out of the big SEC, you mentioned them a minute ago.
Oh, gosh.
They're a new member.
Texas
Longhorns had 3. NC State out of the ACC had 3. Minnesota out of the Big Ten had 3. And
were they immigrants or what?
Somalis. Anyway, that is your. Hey, come on, play the game, baby. Play the game.
Well, God, you ask them so fast.
All right, let's talk about some of our great sponsors. Man, I'm gonna give you one more time to talk to you about your business. You know what? If you're feeling bad, got some health issues, it could really help you out. Talk about it and tell us again where you're from, Matt.
Okay, I grew up in New York. Don't hold that against me, please. But have been in Florida almost 30 years. And basically, if you want some extra help or some help with some conditions such as PTSD, mental health conditions such as anxiety, sleep disorders, neurological conditions such as multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's, or just different things that you think are not responding to conventional medicine, we can help you at my Thrive Alternative Medicine, which is a medical marijuana card provision place. And I am going to meet you, and you'll meet some nice people who will take good care of you. Thank you.
I tell you, Matt's a good guy. I like Matt. All right, let's talk about, some of our other wonderful people. One thing, Stevenson Air Conditioning for the Alabama update. I want to thank J. Michael's Restaurant, the legendary J. Michael's. The guy's incredible. His life story, I think they're going to do a show on net. I keep calling Netflix, see if we get a show about him. We need one. What he's come through, what he's accomplished is incredible. It's like the American dream. But everybody knows him, the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Go check it out. The best seafood, ice cold beer, and on Wednesday, the world famous J. Michael's Spaghetti. Also, Pat Perno's City Commissioner. I'll talk more about Pat in just a second. Let's talk about Pepper's Restaurant. Matt, they're not too far from you, right down the road on Panama City Beach Parkway. Pepper's Restaurant is incredible. Pepper's Mexican Grill. We now have one on Panama City Beach Parkway. Get by there, have a wonderful time. Of course, we know they got the one in town that is unbelievable, right near Holiday Inn on 77. Today, military, get out there. If you're in the military, get to one of these 2 locations. 10% off your bill, and don't forget, buy one margarita, next one's free. House margaritas out, incredible there. Draft beer is unbelievable. Pepper's Mexican Grill. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Matt, Glenn, Patrick, be right back.
And Wildcat.
I don't care about
it. 104.3 ESPN is above the rim. Exciting college basketball is back. Tune in every Saturday for the biggest games in college basketball, plus marquee evening matchups during the week. The Round Ball. And it goes for the win! You want it, you need it, and we've got it. College basketball plays here. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Monday. For this afternoon and evening, sunshine and slight fog and a high of 65 with a gentle breeze coming out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Tonight, slight fog with lows around 56. Tomorrow, a mixture of slight fog and some sun and a temperature near 68. Moving into Wednesday, about the same with a high of 69 and slightly foggy. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Are you living with chronic pain, anxiety, or sleepless nights? You don't have to just get by. You deserve to thrive. At Thrive Alternative Medicine on Panama City Beach Parkway, Dr. Laughlin and counselor Suzanne Clark provide a compassionate path to relief, from medical marijuana card certifications to professional mental health counseling, managing conditions like PTSD, chronic pain, and the complexities of cancer. Book online at thrivealternativemedicine.com. thrivealternativemedicine.com. Find the relief you deserve.
Get ready to connect. ESPN Northwest Florida is proud to welcome and feature the newest additions to our Panama City Beach Chamber family.
Welcome to the Beach Chamber, Empire Real Estate of Florida, Hut Strategic Communications, Koala ABA and Learning Centers, Prime Plumbing and Septic Services, Priority Staffing Companies, and Salty Suds Pet Wash.
Step in, grow, and connect with the community that celebrates your achievements.
Congratulations from ESPN Northwest Florida.
And the Panama City Beach Chamber of Commerce, reaching Bay County and beyond.
Hey sports fans, this is Orlando Magic's power forward Jonathan Isaac, and you're listening to Coach James Hale Morning Show live from J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Auburn Update brought to you by Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. Get out to Lynn. If you're in Lynn Haven, there's only one place to go eat. That's Beef O'Brady's at Lynn Haven. Patrick does an incredible job. City commissioner over there. You talking about always giving back to the community. I remember back in the day we used to do our TV shows over there, high school football. He's always giving back. Pat, we love you. Hope you're feeling well. I know you're looking a lot better, looking good. We had the Auburn Iron Bowl game right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We had Andy Burcham on talking about Auburn jumped out front. Halftime they were leading the ball game. Bama comes back and breaks Auburn's heart. Auburn's fall at home to Alabama Crimson Tide. Auburn now SEC 5-5. Overall record, the Auburn Tigers 14-9. 9-2 at home. That's what surprised me. They hardly ever lose at home. And for Bama to go in there and do that, that was a big win for Alabama. Again, Auburn drops to 9-2 at home. They're 2-4 on the road. They're 3-2 neutral sites. Auburn lost to Tennessee last week, 77-69. They had all week to get ready for Bama. They lose to Bama 96-92. Now, they play again tomorrow night. They got a tough one. They play Vandy, 6 o'clock on the SEC Network. And then on Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, and I think that's also Wildcat's birthday, 7:30 at Arkansas. Arkansas is doing really well. I like their coach. He does a good job. They honored the Pat Sullivan Award, Pat Sullivan Impact Award. They gave it, actually, Glenn, to an Alabama football player. They gave it to running back Terry Good. He is in a wheelchair. He has, it was MS, I can't remember what he's got, but he's got health issues, no doubt about that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yep. And they gave it to an Alabama guy like that. They came out with this survey, and this poll, and I forget, I didn't write down who it was by. I can't remember. It was ESPN 24/7. I don't know who it was by. And I should have wrote it down, but I apologize. I think it was CBS. I could be wrong. But they talked about the most exciting football players in college football. And I'm not going to go through all of them. There's a lot of them. But they had Auburn's highest-ranked player was number 9, Cam Newton. And all he did in 1 year at Auburn, won an SEC championship, won a national championship, and he wins a Heisman. I thought he was way too low. I thought he should be in the top 5. I mean, he was an incredible football player. He was almost 6'5", almost 240 pounds, could run, could throw, could do it all. Unbelievable football player. The number 1 player to get it, I kind of disagree with it, even though he's a great player. was USC's Reggie Bush. He was number 1. Number 2 was Texas A&M Johnny Football Manziel. I say Cam Newton's better than him. Tim Tebow did not make the list. I could not believe that. Bo Jackson did not make the list. I couldn't believe that. Herschel Walker did not make the list.
That's a time thing.
I guess. Yeah, somebody younger made this thing. That's incredible. Deion Sanders was at number 8. Barry Sanders. This one, you have Barry Sanders ranked 14th. You don't know what you're doing. You just mentioned a Texas player, Vince Young. He was number 16. And in you guys' opinion, and you're not wrong, just give me your 3 most electrical players, most exciting players you can remember in college football.
Ooh, that goes back a long way.
Whoever you can't, it's just you. I would say, Wildcat, I want your input on this too now. You got to say Bo Jackson. Auburn's got to be on somebody's list.
Right. Bo Jackson was one of them.
I can see Deion being there. He returned punts for touchdowns. He could do it all.
What about Rocket Ishmael?
There you go.
He was
Notre Dame. Yes.
Yeah, he was
I agree.
Deadly.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm drawing a blank. Florida State had a receiver that was also
Charlie Ward. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, Charlie Ward was really good. He kind of changed the way college football. He was the first Patrick Mahomes style.
Yeah.
He returned a punt again in the national championships against Virginia Tech. It's just.
Oh gosh!
This is their best receiver ever.
Oh,
I just can't remember.
I know who you're talking about.
In '99.
Yeah,
I'm drawing.
Then give me a couple names. Give me 3 names.
Let's see. I would say I really truly I go back to Auburn days. Pat Sullivan with his combination of throwing the ball.
Terry Beasley.
Yeah. So, but Peter Warwick, because you're probably
that's what I was thinking.
Peter Warwick. Yeah.
So I had the honor of coaching against him in high school.
I'll tell you who one of the most exciting players was to me ever in college football was Michael Vick.
Absolutely.
Michael Vick.
He was unbelievable. Don't let him have your dog.
I rescued Axel from him.
That's why I said in college.
Yeah. This is easy. Tim Tebow has to be up there.
Yeah.
If you don't count
Derrick Henry,
if you don't count what happened after he got out.
I'm just saying
O.J. Simpson.
I love Tim Tebow.
Yes.
I love Tim Tebow, but when I look at exciting, I don't see him as exciting. I see him fundamental, sound, and just beat you.
Yeah.
To me, there's a difference there.
I get it. I get that. That's a good point. Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson's got to be on my list. And really and truly, Cam Newton, man, I don't think y'all realize what he did in 1 year.
No, I did.
The guy was incredible.
To me, Cam Newton was like Derrick Henry that could throw the ball.
Right, exactly.
I mean, he could have played running back for any team.
Yeah.
And been looking like
receiver. He could do it all.
Well, he did play receiver at Auburn some.
Yeah, sure did. Anybody else? Come on, guys. Come on, Wildcat. Give us a name. Anybody from Kentucky?
You guys really covered him. I mean,
no. There's a lot. Barry Sanders.
Way back.
Barry Sanders. Yeah.
Nobody mentioned Emmitt Smith. I kept waiting y'all. Somebody mentioned Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt was just a great runner, but he didn't have the long breakaway runs.
That even made him more amazing that he could score from out.
He was great. Line of scrimmage 30.
What about Larry Key, Florida State?
Yep.
The running back then.
Yep.
Who you got? You got to have somebody. Anybody from Kentucky? Come on, man.
No, not that I can think of right
Tim
now.
Couch.
But yeah, absolutely. But most of those guys, when they go to pro ball, it kind of throws me off. I don't think about their college career when they go pro. So it kind of makes me forget.
Would you guys have put Devontae Smith in there?
Yeah, probably.
Or Waddle, whatever. Yeah.
I have a tough time doing that. He only played wide receiver. He didn't return punts, didn't do anything. So the exciting part of it.
Who was the running back at Arkansas? McFadden? Was that his name?
McFadden.
Yeah.
He was
special,
crazy.
man. Yeah. Tony Thompson, Tennessee. Yeah. What about the only guy?
Charlie Ward.
There you go. Good name.
Good one.
What about the only guys that ever won 2 Heismans?
Yeah, Archie Manning. Yeah.
Yeah. Not Manning. Archie Griffin.
Yeah.
Same thing.
The Archie thing came into Boeing. My head went crazy. Yeah. I'm going to have to go see Doc over here, I guess.
All right, y'all are killing me. Nobody mentioned Earl Campbell. God, y'all, what is wrong with y'all? Earl Campbell.
There's a difference to me in great and in the most exciting.
You don't think Earl Campbell was exciting?
I just think he was great.
You remember?
Yes. But Earl Campbell.
You remember Earl Campbell?
Yeah, I remember Earl Campbell. That poor guy can't walk too well now.
Right?
Yeah.
He needs some help.
He needs some help.
And the reason I say super great difference from
Walter
exciting is when you handed it to Earl Campbell, he couldn't take it to the house any given time. If he touched it, he could go get you 15, 20 yards.
I don't know.
It wasn't a Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker, Barry Sanders, where every time he touched it didn't matter. They could take it up for a touchdown.
Yeah. Walter Payton, who played in college.
There you go. Yeah. I think he played Jacksonville State. I can't remember where he played in college. I think it was Mississippi, some school in Mississippi.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, you can go Jerry Rice. Mississippi Valley, I guess, is where he played.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned something the other day I was listening to talk about. One of the great coaches was Eddie Robinson, who forever, all the stuff that went on. And so what a great guy he was, motivator he was, and mentor of young men.
What about Tony Dorsett?
Yeah.
Pitt. Yeah, he could take it to the house.
Well, it depends on if you that Pitt or not. Dorset or Dorset.
Yeah, that is correct. That's correct, sir. All right, we'll be right back. You listen to 104.3 ESPN Northwest. Patrick, what's the best way? You want that yard like a golf course. You don't want to get bit by a spider. You want bugs out of your yard. They're eating the grass up. They get in your house. Who can we call? Anybody local you know?
Turf Pro Pest Control. You can look us up on Facebook at Turf Pro PC. We're also on a local number, 850-890-5820. We're fixing to hit that 75, 80-degree weather here coming up on Valentine's Day, just like it happens almost every year. The weeds are fixing to start popping. You need to get ahead of them now. It is the time. And then the bugs are going to start coming in because they're going to start looking for that water, and they're starting to move around.
Matt, we got health issues and we need help. We're in pain. What can you do? How can you help? And where are you located?
Well, we're very good at helping for pain because chronic pain is a condition that, unfortunately, in Florida has been where the opiate epidemic took off. And we take care of patients who are on opiates but who want to get off opiates by helping them with medical marijuana. Some patients get off their opiate train they're on, and they want to get off of it, a lot of them. And they don't see that as a substantial way to have good quality of life. And it has been shown in studies that you can actually get people to come down on their opiates or get off of them with medical marijuana. So that's a good thing.
All right. Also, Wildcat, we already are at Lynn Haven. We're going to have lunch before break. Say hello to Pat Perno over there. Why don't we go down and see Russ and Amber? Don't they have some special?
Really
What's coming up on the 14th?
They've got the whole store is on sale. Everything marked down. They are ready for Valentine's Day with a bit of gusto there. And also, while you're there, have your jewelry inspected. Have it cleaned real good. Get it all nice and shiny. They do that for free at David Adamson Designer Jewelry, 830 Highway 77 in Lynn Haven.
And Lynn Haven. You listen to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida, home of the Auburn Tigers. We'll be right back.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
We just had the largest coaching carousel in the history of college football. I don't know who you're going to get. You're going to go take some kid that's 32 years old that's just an offensive coordinator like Kentucky did, and you're not going to know what you got. I think Florida State needs somebody that's been there, that's done that knows how to do it, and Jimbo's just sitting there in the wings saying, hey, I'm right here, guys. Let me do the chop again.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays, 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Find something you love with great deals this month at Panama City Toyota. Get 1.99% APR on a new Camry, rated best midsize car by Kelley Blue Book. Plus, 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.49% APR on the Rocket Tacoma. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. And get 2.49% APR on the powerful Tundra. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Come check out our showroom or browse online at Panama City Toyota.
Offer expires March 2nd. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
That boot store reminds you that it doesn't hurt to give something stylish and practical on Valentine's Day. Just think, fellas, what she's going to look like in that special Western outfit. Wow. Ladies, he'll look sharp in those jeans and new hat, too. Okay, fellas, to be on the safe side and not be sleeping on the couch, that boot store suggests that you complement that Western outfit with some lovely flowers, candy, or romantic art. Maybe all three. Just a suggestion from that boot store. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 9 till 5. Friday and Saturday, 9 till 5:30. Next to Billboard Kia, 15th Street, Panama City.
For Valentine's Day, it's Pepper's Mexican Grill and Cantina. You'll love the fajita and margarita special. 2 margaritas and a double fajita for $29.99. Plus, regular specials like 10% off military on Mondays. And the wildly popular 2-for-1 house margaritas and draft beer all day, every day. The legendary Pepper's Mexican Grill and Cantina. Now with 2 locations. Back Beach next to Home Depot and Highway 77.
Want to know the inside scoop on your favorite teams? From the gridiron to the hardwood to the diamond. For comprehensive sports coverage, it's ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
Miami, Florida State, North Carolina.
I know they want North Carolina and they want Virginia Tech bad.
You play. You are the best at what you do. I don't care what Glenn
have your headsets on.
And guess what now, Wildcat?
What?
We have broken clouds. It's up to 55 degrees in Panama City.
Have you ever seen broken clouds? I've seen a rubber band and a peanut
and
stand.
I've seen the silver lining, but hey, listen, before you get started on anything, I want to say our condolences to the Gore family. Terrence Jamar Gore, who's a great baseball player and an outfieldsman, and he passed away Friday night. February 6th, here at a local hospital. He played for the Mets and LA Dodgers, Kansas City Royals, and 2018, I think he played for the Cubs. So, Terrence Jamar goes, did he? I didn't know that.
I believe.
Our condolences go out, heartfelt condolences go out. And he was right here local. So I had no idea we had such great talent.
I saw that. That's, man, terrible. Young. I hate to see anybody young go like that.
Why do you keep looking at me like...
Well, I would rather older. I'd rather older people go than young. Anyway, we are back live. Jay Michaels Studio. Let me see. I just got a text here. Oh my God, Glenn, you're not gonna believe. Breaking news. Breaking news. Your dog's out.
Terrorizing the neighborhood.
All right now, in your guys' opinion, we got four. Let's take the phone call. Let's take it. Let's take Mike. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, mi padrino. That's Spanish for coach.
Are you in Arkansas, Tennessee, North Carolina? Where are you at today?
I am in the Five Rivers region of Tennessee, and that's as specific as I will get.
Okay.
I was given a ride to church yesterday. I went to a Presbyterian church that doesn't call itself that. Where they
trying to get sanctuary or what?
Yes. Anyway, let me tell you who drove me. I get in the car and I start talking to him. I said, "Well, what you used to do?" He's like a year older than me. He goes, "I work for the Metro Police." I said, "My God, I can't get away from you guys." That's not a lie, Glenn. I live somewhere north of Santa Fe, not to be confused with Santa Fe. Glenn probably knows where Santa Fe is, don't you?
I do.
Absolutely. Glenn's been there lots of times.
There,
Glenn's been a lot of places.
The best cornbread I ever had was in their jail, so I'm just going to...
Oh, that's in Columbia. Was that before the fire that killed like 60 inmates back in the 70s?
Smyrna.
Join us for our next survey where we ask where the best jail food is.
Hey, let me ask you a sports question, though. Let me get off the provincial stuff, the insider Nashville Mafia stuff. If you're fishing in a Florida high school fishing event on Lake Seminole,
yes,
and you go up the Flint River into Georgia, are you cheating?
No. If you have a Georgia license, that is, and what the tournaments do is they set a boundary of where you can go and where you can't go. So you have off limits and then allowable fishing area.
Well, I know this. I know Bethel University in West Tennessee is one of the premier bass fishing schools, and they're not even in the NCAA. It's an NAIA school. But Auburn, I ran into the Auburn fishing team in it's not really Mariana, but I call it Interchange City. And they were trying to get gas for their boats. They're this big, beautiful boat. And I said, where y'all headed? And they go, oh, we're going down to Appalachia and go red fishing. You know, I'm like, I thought y'all were bass fishermen. Oh, so we do it all. Like, that's
Eagle.
a good sport to be in.
War Eagle.
It's not cheap to do it, and I will say this: the amount of hours those guys spend on a boat and driving a boat is more than most people drive a car.
That's right. I will tell you, I'm Mr. They used to call me the Prophet of Doom on the Coast Guard cutter I was on, but they also, I will say this: up here in Tennessee, just a few short years ago, we had a middle school. I think I might have had a crappie fishing tournament on Pickwick, and the dam was up, and they were letting water go through the spillway, and the chaperone and father of one, they couldn't start their boat, and they got washed over the spillway and killed 4 people.
Oh my gosh!
So yeah, exactly. And I asked the TWRA, a friend of mine, I said, this is how Yankees are smarter than Southerners. I said, do you think they would have a walleye fishing tournament or whatever? A quarter mile above Niagara Falls. He goes, oh, I didn't think about that. Well, anyway, I got a couple of jokes for you real quick to brighten things up. What do you get when you got a female doctor is married to a coach with a master's degree?
Matt, you know the answer to this?
I do not. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a riddle. It's ecstasy, baby. MDMA. Ha ha ha. And then I'll give you. Hey, I want to ask that. I want to ask the grass grower. Yeah, it's real bad. Hey, you need some MSMA? I've got some bootleg MSMA and some Rubigan, which are both prohibited now, I think.
Yeah, they're illegal.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling you, man. I got some. I'm that kind of guy. Remember, I'm a moonshiner, ridge runner.
Hey,
anyway,
I got a question for you though. So last night during the halftime show, translate it for us, because I know you understood every word the guy said.
Well, Bad Rabbit is Conajo, and you're making fun of me, but my girlfriend, I've got a girlfriend in North Carolina who's a black Puerto Rican, but she was born in Brooklyn. Anyway, but I like to play Puerto Rican or Mexican, which is a racist game, like you go Salma Hayek. Mm-hmm. Mexican, okay? All right, J-Lo, Mexican or Puerto Rican?
Good question.
Puerto Rican female.
Puerto Rican. Whoever said Puerto Rican is right. I like your attitude. Anyway, my Puerto Rican girlfriend is as dark as Roberto Clemente, but she speaks better than Orlando Cepeda, so I'm going to leave you with that. Tennessee had a terrible weekend. We lost by about 50 to South Carolina in women's basketball. Choked again against Kentucky. Stop it, Coach Hale. I know that's you.
That's anyway. Wildcat. I told you,
Oh,
Mike.
yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Well, all right. And what else happened? Oh, Auburn lost to Alabama in basketball. I was actually pulling for, pearls. Y'all have a great one now. It's really prime time. Ain't no football for a minute.
All right.
Be cool.
Be good. Thank you for the call. All right, real quick. Give me your top 5 football programs in college football right now, in your opinion. Who are the top 5 at this as we speak? Experts had theirs. I think ours will be different. Glenn, we'll start with you. Who are they?
Well, let's see. You got to start with the national champions, I would say. Who are they?
I would say,
yeah.
I would.
Then I would say you got a Georgia, Ohio State, Texas.
One more.
I want to go out there to Oregon.
Okay, you got, consider the experts, I'm not going to tell you what 3, you got 3 correct. I think all yours correct. Matt, in your opinion, who are the top 5 programs as we speak?
I would say Notre Dame should be thought of.
They're on the list.
Okay. Indiana, well, they won the national championship. What happens after this, I will have to see. I like what Miami's doing.
They're on the list.
Okay. I can't think of any other ones.
Ohio State.
They're on the list.
Yeah.
So Oregon, Ohio State, Indiana, Georgia.
Georgia's on the list.
Miami's
on the list.
And Indiana's not.
Wildcat. Give me your 5 right now.
Well, first of all,
you're all right.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. This is just their opinion.
Indiana, Miami.
And Miami's on the list.
Ohio State.
They're on the list.
Alabama's going to be on it.
Oregon and the Kentucky Wildcats.
You're
You knew
right.
that was coming.
Yeah. I think
I forgot one. Louisville.
They didn't turn your mic off. They did not mention Indiana, but I believe the reason being kind of what you said. Let's see what they do, I guess, because for some reason the team that's won more than anybody in the last 2 years didn't make the list. As of right now, the top 5 programs, and it was, I think I'm going to say it was from CBS, Ohio State Buckeyes, big money, facilities, they've done it before. Number 2, Georgia. They got the money, they got the coaching staff, they got the facilities, and they got a great state to recruit in the Southeastern Conference also. Number 3, number 1 reason, money, name, facilities, get anybody from anywhere in the country. Texas, big money. Number 4, everybody knows them. They make their own schedule, which is a lot easier to get into the playoffs, but they got plenty of money, Notre Dame. Number 5, because they have a billionaire, they can go buy them a new quarterback anytime they need one. They just played for the national championship, Miami. Now, I get it. I get what they're saying. I agree with that. But we all mentioned Indiana. You kind of brought the point up, can they keep it going? But they did it without all those things.
If you're saying who the top team is right now,
yeah.
That would be
and they did it without all that stuff these other ones have. Right. They got 2 billionaires.
Right.
They got the money. Their facilities aren't that great. They're actually
so
not very good.
It should be James Madison to share half the national championship.
Yeah, half their team. Well, usually last year it was anyway. All right, let's talk with some of our great people. We got to take a break. Come back and finish up today. I hope you enjoyed your Super Bowl. I thought it was boring. I just wasn't into. It's not that it was a boring game because I like defensive ball games. I do. But I just wasn't into this game for whatever reason. I watched the game before. I thought Seattle was better.
The anticipation of the halftime show probably took over the drama of the football game.
Well, not for me.
I would have rather seen the Chicago Bears play the 49ers.
Something like that. Yeah. I'm with you.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. I just don't get pumped up. New England's okay, but Seattle wasn't that crazy about it, even though we had a lot of Bama players.
That's all a bunch of been there, done that.
After you see 60 of them, it's not the same.
Good point.
It's not the same as the first 2 or 3.
Yep. I tell you what is the same. TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting, they're always the same. They're always number 1. They always do incredible work. Listen to Kyle Vandy Roof every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Remember, they design it, they build it, they do commercial, they do residential, and it's not just they can do anything. You want to build and build? Anything you want, they can do. Turpo Pest Control. Patrick's more local than anyone. Beautiful daughter cheerleader at Mosley High School. You want that yard to look like a golf course, he can make it happen. Steve's Bike Shop. Steve Birdshaw, swim coach at Mosley High School. They've been in business since 1976. If you want an electrical bike or a standard bike, or you want one to trade in, you want one that needs work on, Steve's Bike Shop on 23rd Street. Also, don't forget about Dr. Ward. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. Listen to Dr. Ward every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We will be right back with Wildcat, with Matt, with Glenn. Glenn's thinking about buying one. Does he have enough money to do it? We'll ask him when we get back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is your spot for college basketball.
And it goes in at the buzzer. Got it!
Listen to select games from the LSU Tigers, Florida Gators, the Auburn Tigers, and the biggest games around the country play here.
Three-pointer, puts it in. Oh, you saw that coming, Raptor.
The most live college basketball in the Panhandle.
Game is over.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida and the ESPN Northwest Florida app.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Monday. For this afternoon and evening, sunshine and slight fog and a high of 65 with a gentle breeze coming out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Tonight, slight fog with lows around 56. Tomorrow, a mixture of slight fog and some sun and a temperature near 68. Moving into Wednesday, about the same with a high of 69 and slightly foggy. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. rely on it.
Contractors, when your job site needs materials fast, trust the local team that delivers. Mid-South Lumber Company brings you reliable job site delivery, in-house credit, and competitive pricing on everything from lumber to doors, windows, and more. Plus, their unmatched customer service has your back through every step of the build, making ordering, delivering, and the whole process easier for you. Support local. Build with Mid-South Lumber Company. Mid-South Lumber in Panama City on 11th Street or on Highway 231 in Youngstown.
Find something you love with great deals this month at Panama City Toyota. Get 1.99% APR on a new Camry, rated best midsize car by Kelley Blue Book. Plus, 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.49% APR on the Rocket Tacoma. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. And get 2.49% APR on the powerful Tundra. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Come check out our showroom or browse online at Panama City Toyota.
Offer expires March 2nd. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
Do you know who I am?
If he was the last person on Earth,
I'm kind of a big deal.
mankind would still have a chance.
We may have to repopulate the Earth.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show.
I'm very important.
Live from the J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Oh, my goodness. We had so many. Man, I want to ask you guys this, all of you. If you want to go purchase yourself an NFL franchise, you'll make money. It's guaranteed to make money. The problem is not many people have the money to go buy one. The last 6 purchased NFL teams, do you have any idea who the 6 of? Just guess. You only got 32 to choose from, whatever it is.
The most recent purchased
most expensive teams. Yeah.
The New York Jets, I know, are worth about $5 billion, and they upped their ticket prices this year, and they are a team that, doesn't put a good product on the field all the time.
But back in the days when they had Joe Namath.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I loved them. I used to love the Jets. All right. The number one team, the number one sale, recently was the Commanders. They used to be the Redskins, right? I still call them Redskins. You know what it sold for?
It was like $3 billion.
Million or what? Yeah. Well, okay, what do you think? Higher or lower than $3 billion?
Oh, higher.
You really think so?
Yeah.
You sure?
Because
Glenn,
football teams ain't cheap.
Let's see. I'd say $4 billion.
What do you think it was?
I'd say about 4.5.
This is crazy. $6.05 billion. The number one most expensive team or purchase sale.
Wow.
This thing, when they had it before, it was a bargain. The money they made off selling these things. What's the second one? They were in the playoffs. Everything was going great, and they had an injury. Who?
Chargers?
No.
The Bills?
No.
Denver.
Good. Yes. Denver sold, this is a bargain, $4.65 billion. What family bought it?
Well, it was a conglomerate, actually, because John Elway was part of the purchase.
Yeah. Well, you know what the LLC, what the
I
name?
can't remember the name of the
name.
Yeah.
Manley Associates. Eugene Manley Associates. Unbelievable. All right, and number 3. I don't think y'all ever get this one right. Who is number 3? They're in the South.
Atlanta.
No. They're in the South.
Charlotte?
Jaguars.
The Panthers.
Oh, no.
The Panthers. $2.275 billion. Number 4, Glenn, you mentioned a minute ago. Number 4. They're building a brand new stadium.
Because, I don't know, the Bills?
Yes, it is. They stole this. $1.4 billion. Number 5.
Miami?
Yes, Miami, $1.1 billion. And I used to love them. They can't win. Ozzie Newsome played there.
The Browns?
The Browns. $1.05 billion. That's your top 6.
Oh, only $1 billion?
Yeah. Yes.
What a bargain.
Chump change. We got a caller? Oh, okay.
No.
You sure?
He's not.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I saw you hang up on somebody. They called. Somebody said he won't answer the phone. You want to answer it?
I answered it. There just wasn't anybody at home.
There was a scam call. They were trying to sell you insurance.
I got you. I got
a couple of
Go ahead, Glenn. Take over, baby. My throat's hurting anyway. Go ahead.
Right. Well, you talk a lot, so that ought to be. Anyway, you got a cure for that over there, Doc, for that?
Very loquacious is the word.
He doesn't even know what that means.
Yeah, I do. As far as you know.
As far as you know, right. This Thursday at North Bay Haven is going to be a wrestling dual match between Weewa and North Bay Haven. It is senior night, so they're ranked number 8 in the state. There will be boys and girls wrestling. There will be a lot of ranked wrestlers there, and the 2 D1 scholarship guys will be there in this Panhandle. So it'll be Bear Siegel and Kale Deloach, excuse me. And if you're a student and you wear black, you will get in free. And then on the 21st is a Saturday, Forest Park Methodist Church has a golf tournament at Nature Walk. $59 a person to the first 40 teams. 9 o'clock shotgun start.
Hold on a minute. Take this call. Good morning.
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
Good.
Couldn't be better. Who is this?
This is Big Nate from Southport.
All right. What's up, Big Daddy?
Well, hey, I'm telling you right now that Big Nate is so happy. My birthday was yesterday, and I got my birthday present because the Seahawks decided to show up and put a spanking on the Patriots.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's enough.
There you go. Yeah,
Yes.
You're probably hung up by now.
No, I just, my biggest thing is that I think that they gave Kenneth Walker the MVP, which it's not that he didn't deserve it, but I think that there was somebody more deserving, and that would have been Myers, the kicker. I mean, he set a Super Bowl record with 5 field goals. He was the highest point productive person on the Seahawks on the field that day, and I think that he should have been the MVP, honestly.
Absolutely.
Kicker should have gotten a nod.
Yeah, and there was actually some great punting on both sides.
Absolutely. It was a good game defensively, but, I mean, Drake May just looked lost. He just looked lost.
Well, it's hard to throw laying on your back, so.
Yeah. Seattle's defense line's good now. Their front's good.
Well, when you got 4 guys that can play the front like they do, and it seems like you're rushing 6, and then you add 2 more or 3 more, it's like the whole team's coming at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they got 4 Bama guys on the team. What do you expect?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. All right, man. You got anything else for us?
No, that's it, man. I just wanted to toot my horn.
There you
Happy
go, buddy.
birthday. Hope you had a great one, buddy.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, man. I wanted to ask you before we get out of here. We've done this before. They listed the top 5 NFL coaches, but I want you to hear your order. They had Belichick, Bill Walsh, Don Shula, Vince Lombardi, and Andy Reid. How would you rank them? Who would you have in the top 2?
I got to put Belichick up there.
He was number 1, yeah.
Yeah. I think this Hall of Fame thing is not right.
I agree.
Yeah. Belichick,
even the owner, put him in, man. Look what he's done.
6 Super Bowls as a head coach, 2 as a coordinator.
Yeah, come on. That's wrong. The politics are in everything. Throw the politics out. Put them in there. That's a disgrace. What would your list look like if those 5 guys? How would you kind of rank them?
I would put Don Shula up there.
Winningest coach.
Winningest coach, yes.
You have him second.
I have him second.
Okay, good. Number 3. You got Reid, Lombardi, and Bill Walsh.
Lombardi, Walsh, Reid.
That sounds good. That sounds pretty good to me. Glenn? That sounds good to me.
I would have, Belichick. I would have, Belichick and then Shula. As far as modern day, I think probably Reid third, and then I would have Lombardi and Walsh.
Okay. Wildcat, you agree? You concur?
I concur.
Okay, just agree. All right, we got about 1 minute. Patrick, tell everybody what you do and where they can get up with you.
You can get up with us at Turf Pro PC on Facebook. We will come out, treat the yard, get the bugs out, the weeds out, get it green and fertilized, which is about to start happening here in the next 6 weeks. We can get the bugs gone from your house.
Matt, real quick, where you located?
Located on PCB Parkway, Suite D, Thrive Alternative Medicine, and we can do a good job for helping your medical conditions.
Glenn, Wednesday, Wildcat tomorrow. Yeah. We're out. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Take ESPN Northwest Florida with you everywhere you go.
Anytime, any place, anywhere.
The sports talk and live play-by-play doesn't